Yes, hell
He said,
yeah.
bitch, I wish you would burn my motherfucking clothes.
Hey, chill. We don't do that on this podcast.
Yeah, she don't like R. Kelly, Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, or
Chill.
My thing is like, sure, they can all be.
Or Brent Faiyaz. She doesn't like him either.
Oh my God, I'm
What
gonna
about
throw up
Dr.
in my
Dre?
mouth. Right. What did he do?
I never said I didn't like these people. I said I don't support them. It's different.
I am going to say this, and I mean this wholeheartedly. If you hate me, oh well. As people, they suck. Musically,
they're amazing.
Why did I not need for you to finish to know?
bitch, I wish you would burn my motherfucking clothes. Fuck me. With your trifling ass.
So you know how your livelihood is hair? You do hair? If you was to do
I'm a shitty person in real life, but I'm not shitty to my clients.
If you was to fuck up,
Right.
if you was to do something towards me that I don't mess with and you do my hair, I'm not going to come to you to do my hair just because you're probably the best loctician ever.
But that's different.
Why? That's
different. I'm
music is their
physically coming into
livelihood.
contact with you. I'm not physically coming into contact with R. Kelly. I just like the fucking song.
Okay, well,
Most of them was made before I was even born.
Maybe I don't have locks and I don't need to
Are
get
you
my
being
hair done
triggered?
by you.
All right, so
Are you
if
being
somebody,
I'm trying to make it make sense.
so if somebody asked you, how do you like her work? What do you say?
I would say,
Would you bash me?
I would say her work's cool, but I don't support her. And they're going to ask me why. I'm going to tell them why. And that's up to them to support her or not. But I'm not going to tell them not to support her.
And that is valid. But how you going to tell me I can't sing R. Kelly in here?
I didn't say you couldn't. I said we don't, meaning the podcast. You individually, when you not a part of the podcast, can go sing the fuck all you want.
Robert.
Now that we got
Bitch, what? I wish you would
This all
burn my
started because
motherfucking
she gave y'all a
clothes.
headline that was untrue.
I gave you a
did?
headline that was untrue.
You
What'd you
said
say?
she don't like Robert Kelly. She don't like Tory Lanez. She don't.
You don't. I don't told me. Hold on. This is
I don't
coming
know
from
them
the
to
same
not like them.
woman who just told me she was gonna smack me through the phone for suggesting Tory Lanez as a topic on our pod. Like, are you crazy?
No. She said you said what we do like album ranks or stuff. For
Yeah.
No, that's supporting their music.
Yeah, nah.
That's not the same.
Because
as
y'all
you
gonna be on doing the
Yeah,
whole
go on.
little-
Yeah, the hell.
I mean, I ain't say turn that R. Kelly on. We was just having them. You know what?
We
Go
don't
ahead,
see
go ahead.
Robert Kelly on this podcast.
I'm sorry.
Go down the street, go on somebody else's podcast where they love to talk about
You
how
want me
they
to go
love
outside
Take
with
it to
dude?
Pilsen.
You want me to go with dude?
Oh, we're in
Dude.
Pilsen.
How you gonna be mad at me because I want to take my bitch outside?
Okay. All right. Hello, Club Culture family. We are back. We got the whole squad here. We got Scootie on the couch.
Bing.
We got Shania on the couch.
What's good?
We got Jonesy.
We got Drew. We got Jay Morris, Jonesy in the back.
You wanted to do Jay?
I don't know. That's gay.
Did you see how you just said Jonesy in the back? You're right here.
Jonesy in the back.
That's why we don't allow him to do more than just be here. And we got Big Sexy T on the couch.
Oh my God.
This is season 4, episode 61. If you are tuned in on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
It is.
I was gonna say leave us a rating.
Leave us a rating.
That's what I was anticipating for.
Man, how it feel to be back, man?
It feels great,
You say that every single time I ask that question.
but it do.
I mean,
it feels great. I had a
accept
good.
positivity in your life, maybe. I don't know.
This is a little bit
You know
of
what
a
I'm saying?
safe
Like, you say
space.
it the exact same. It feels great. The exact same way.
You know,
I love it here.
It's crazy. Y'all own that with me right now.
It's a
And
great weekend.
You've
you know what I'm
been
saying?
feeling real problematic today.
It's very healthy to have.
If we got to fight, we can fight.
It can
But
happen.
see, you need pushback in your life.
I guess.
The vibes are great here. I've had a great time. Okay,
You
this
sound
break
like
has
the
been
white
great.
people on the
Yes.
hike.
You know what
I'm really enjoying my time with you guys.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get stood up for a date this time.
Oh, you went on a date?
Unfortunately,
It wasn't a good one?
it was great. No, I'm playing.
Oh,
Why would you say unfortunately?
Hell no, that shit was fun as hell.
What y'all do?
We just kicked it. We kicked it outside. Got some sunlight.
Oh,
Got
y'all
some
was
ice
out.
cream.
How
Y'all did
Okay, I like
conversation.
those chill dates.
Simple. Some
I like
white
those chill
dude
dates.
played his guitar and he had like the harmonica thing, like rapped on his thing, and then yeah, man, you know,
He was doing Negro spirituals.
I don't know
when
what
y'all
he was saying. He sung a song about us that he freestyled off the dome.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
You gave him a record deal?
I ain't give him shit. I ain't asked for
You
that.
ain't give him no tip.
I ain't asked for that.
And that's why you ain't got
No. I would have tipped him if I had my wallet on me. My wallet was in the car.
take Apple Pay?
ain't
So
had
you ain't
shit
pay
on
for
me.
the ice cream?
I did pay for the ice cream because they took Apple Pay.
So is the girl that you went on a date with, is this somebody that you've been knowing, or this is a new person?
That's the homie.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
If
this was fresh and new,
I'll be starting new shit.
You just friends on that girl on this podcast.
I ain't friends on her at all. Trust
me.
You
said that's the homie.
I mean, we homies.
That's the homie.
Yeah, homie lover.
See,
friends.
that's what's wrong with y'all. I'm just moving too quick.
I know she not.
I'm gonna need you to pipe down over there in that corner because I know
dating new people is scary. Hell no,
it
never.
It's terrifying.
I'm good, bro.
Dating new people is scary.
I ain't a big spinner the blocker, but I ain't doing new shit either.
I just gonna keep recycling the same girls you already dated.
Hell no.
What you said?
He said dating new people is scary.
It's scary.
So what's the alternative to that?
You don't date. You when somebody come along. Probably, but somebody come along. All right, let's rock out and be friends first. I ain't trying to go on no dates. We ain't calling this shit no dates.
But I noticed that a lot of people can't be friends first. It's like
it's irritating.
You look up and y'all in this relationship, nigga. You ain't even asked me to be your girlfriend.
Exactly.
I don't even know your mama name, and we've been together 2 months. What's going on?
I'm good. Almost everybody here is in a relationship. Shania, did you get asked to be your man's girlfriend? Did he ask you, or y'all just?
Gee, I be surprised how many girls be telling me like they do.
I'm really trying to think though. I'm really trying to think.
It's been so long
because we were babies when we first started dating. Yeah. So, and we were in the car most of the time. So it was one of the moments
that's cool.
That's my man.
No, okay. I remember. Hold on, because his Unc, I got that stamp, that seal. Like when Unc say, "I see you, nephew." Like I got that stamp, and that's how I knew that I was his girlfriend. Because I'm like, he had called me his girlfriend to his uncle. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay, so he didn't ask.
He didn't ask
ask me, but he just like
he told everybody but you.
I'm just like, I'm playing for real. Like, okay,
damn, everybody knew
because I guess he had to say that. Because now all of his family is very aggressive when they see me. Okay. Who you come here with? You said you with my nephew?
Scootie?
Oh, okay.
Were you asked to be?
He asked me at first, but I told him I wasn't gonna date him until he asked me for real.
So you required him to ask you?
Absolutely. He called me his girlfriend. I said that's cute.
Damn, I'm slipping.
We gotta.
You are.
Yes.
I'm slipping.
You
that's
are
bad.
So Jonesy, are you saying that you need to be asked?
I mean, I ask every single time just so we know we're on the same page. Does a girl take
you on a date?
Me?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I've probably the last 4 or 5 dates I've been on, I paid for one.
Oh, so you've been
always telling me, I went on a date. I said, you paid for it? No, they did.
Let me out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My nigga was like, you always paying for stuff. Cause you my man. I love you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, stop being like that. My heterosexual relationship is amazing.
I didn't say anything.
I see you wipe your eye with the middle finger. Fuck you.
You exhale, dog.
Look. She did the Scorpio side.
Crazy.
It's like when women find a solid dude. It's like shit. Let me go ahead and put a little effort in. We like effort too.
I never knew what to feed a good man, so I just tried to make it make sense. When I say that,
why you say good man? What's the difference between
because I have some shitty ass.
Listen.
When I say feed him, I don't mean literally like feeding him food. I meant treating him properly.
Okay.
Because the niggas I was with was not shit.
Okay.
And I was used to the type of, I ain't gonna say it was abuse, but mind manipulation bullshit.
Okay.
So now that somebody kind of hold me to my guns, it's kind of like, damn. Fuck, I'm finna buy you a fucking Rolls Royce or something.
You know what I'm saying? Buy me an air compressor.
You really have to make a big gesture because
finna buy you a Richard Mille.
He don't want like you can't play around with that.
Do you want a ring?
Yeah, come on.
Buy me a set of Milwaukee power tools. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. I don't want no Jordans. I don't want no fucking
buy that
watches
nigga
and
John Deere for his house.
And that's what I'm saying.
You think about it like this. You gotta make him say, "Oh, nobody's ever done that for me before."
Exactly. Everybody come with Jordans and cologne.
This is the greatest gift I ever got.
Wait. Shania just said something that we gotta talk about.
What's happening?
Because she said you gotta make him say, "Oh, ain't nobody ever did this for me before."
Right.
First of all,
I forgot about this phone.
First of all,
phone shotty.
What's up?
I don't think that's a flex or that's a good thing.
I'm not necessarily saying it's a flex, but that's kind of how you know when I don't know. He probably feeling you, like he like looking at you different, like,
or his ass just saying that out loud. Well, still gonna treat you like a piece of shit.
You never know. It's a.
I feel like you'll know when a man truly feels some type of way about you, because I know us as women, we be quick to be like, all right. Some of us, the stronger ones.
Yeah, go ahead, generalize. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Some of the stronger ones, we be like, all right. If that nigga don't chase you, he don't like you for real. At all. He don't like you for real.
Why a person got to chase you, though?
I have no idea. I've never chased anyone a day in my life.
But it didn't end well for me.
I'm not saying chase you like, oh, baby, come back, please. But no, actually
like apply pressure.
Takes the time to try to fix whatever little meaningless argument we had, because 9 times out of 10, it didn't mean shit in the first place.
I saw Britt Fayez.
Fine ass, yeah.
Fayez. I saw him on the podcast, and he had said, it's your fault if your girl go to sleep upset. And they was trying to argue with him, debate with him back and forth. But he was basically saying, like, if your girl, if y'all got no argument or something, it's your job to make sure that she don't go to sleep. Y'all don't go to sleep mad at each other. Because most of the time, like, a lot of people can just leave, don't come back, go hang with the guys or go do something, and then just pop up, and now everything is magically okay the next day when you still never actually talked about the conflict or whatever y'all had going on. He said it's your fault if that happens. It is not, and I guess it's not the woman's fault.
It's just a whack talking point, but it's like if you a man, you lead in your relationship. So it's like you probably led in the argument, so lead in the apology, like,
But I do believe it should be vice versa though, because sometimes women do stir up shit because we be feeling some type of way, and it's like, if I'm having a bad day, I fake just took that shit out on my man, and he blew because I'm mad. So I kind of, you got to reevaluate yourself sometimes and be like, all right, look, I was having a shitty day. I'm sorry. And it ain't nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry. It don't make you no bitch. It don't make you weak. It make you really smarter than the next motherfucker.
Hell
it's the talking about it part, because if I go to bed upset and we ain't having a discussion, I'm going to just assume we in this mood and I'm going to stay there.
And it'll be a couple of days. Okay. Slam a damn bowl around
what the fuck. You gonna wonder what the fuck wrong.
I was young as hell saying you not supposed to go to sleep mad at each other. I was young as hell saying that. I thought I was smooth as hell. I get old, I'm like, damn, I was right. I was on, because I don't think you're supposed to go to sleep mad at each other. I think y'all supposed to figure it out.
Baby, we're past the blunt mad. That's how bad it gets sometimes.
Yes, and that's real
motherfucker.
No, see, like the temporary mad, like. If it's a huge issue, y'all obviously need to figure it out over time. It ain't just gonna be solved today. But if it's like y'all just argue today over the groceries or something, like, figure that out today. But like something that gradually needs to happen over time.
Yeah, we just when you strong emotion people, kind of one of y'all gonna have to get that shit up first.
All right, but this is season 4.
Yes.
If you are new to the podcast, let's go ahead, give you a little something about what the pod is. It's Club Culture. We have 3 segments. The first one is Hot Topics and Current Events, where we talk about what everybody's talking about in the world. Music and Entertainment is the second segment. And the last segment is Mental Health. We always want to leave y'all with something substantial. And so every theme of the season that we're currently shooting for, it ties into the mental health segment. So the theme for season 4 is listening to understand. And so what that looks like is we're going to have some new pod games this season, kind of with that theme, to tie in with that theme. We're going to have some guests on. Every guest going to have a mental health segment with us. Everything that you've been seeing in our clips of why you're here.
Can I pause you real quick on the guests?
Go ahead.
We not bringing y'all here to talk to y'all about y'all. We coming to bring y'all in our world. Come be a part of our world. Come share our stage. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? What makes you say this?
Cause who did I don't want to get on the platform, but I was just talking. Okay, yeah, but I was talking to artists, and they was like, y'all don't. No, I actually will shout him out. Shout out Willie, because I did like the episode, but on Uncut TV. He was like, in the nicest way. He said this in the nicer way, because I've been told this through a more, I'll just say an uglier way.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, they don't talk to the artist about the artist, or they don't talk to the person about what they do.
Directly us?
Yeah.
Culture?
Yeah, and then make the whole episode about them. And it's like, nah, bro. Now, some people platforms, you know what I'm saying, are like that. That's just not what this is.
So his interpretation of how we do things is that we don't actually interview people. We make it about us.
Exactly. Well, no, we just have our own show, like our own thing.
It's
not an interview based show.
So we have a conversation,
right?
Like we always say every single time.
And we say that all the time.
I mean, but we do hit on the point of people being artists or whatever.
Yeah, you gonna get your shit off.
But we not here to talk about your occupation. We here to talk about you as a person.
Yeah. Like, we done had strippers on. We done had a magician. We done had a sex doula.
Shout out all our gay niggas, man.
We done had drag queens. We ain't sitting here. We ain't spend. If we spent that whole episode with the drag queens talking about drag, you know how boring that would have been.
It's like, okay, we get it.
Outside of them being drag, they're human. There's so much more than just what they do.
All right, how do you feel?
So yeah, you're not gonna get that on this podcast.
No.
You come here as a guest and you have a conversation with us. And we get to know you. You get to know us. And then we learn your culture. That's why it's called club culture, not club job.
Yeah, y'all rappers out there, we ain't trying to talk about y'all 267 views on YouTube.
Yeah, this ain't
167 is so
this ain't one of those
15 mixtapes, no album.
So what's the more what's the more negative way that someone explain how they interpret our pod?
They just wasn't being receptive to what I was saying.
Okay,
what
you say?
I said we not here to talk about you. And then and then so many words.
You say it?
We're not here to talk about you.
Yeah,
that's what he said. He triggered
literally like that.
Triggered him like
yo, I'm trying to come into town and I'm doing it woo woo, and I was like, yeah, bro, I sure not really like that.
Yeah. Yo, they think they coming on here with Hitman Holler.
They said, and then I was like, yeah, bro, we not here for you.
Yeah,
we're not here to talk to you.
Yeah,
this is not a cipher. This is not a cipher.
I'm dead.
And I be trying to tell artists, I'm like, bro, this is probably one of the better platforms that you can expand your brand because you can come here and show who you are.
You actually we don't give a fuck
who. Yeah, we don't give a fuck who CDG block who done shot up X amount of people in this fictitious music.
Yeah,
like we don't care about that shit.
We don't care about Lil Cheese. We want to know Chester.
Exactly. Chester France the Third.
Y'all getting y'all shit off.
Deshaun Laquan Johnson the Fifth.
Yeah.
Like, that's my gem dropping.
Yeah.
Look for platforms that let you express your personality if you're an artist so you could entice people to listen to your music or bring them into your artistry.
Because
you stupid motherfuckers.
The music come from the artist.
It hurts.
And the artist writes from their experience. And so they art is them.
And then half of the time, a lot of these
co-host Squid.
Bro, Lil Russell, Vince Staples, I forgot who the third person is. I can't name you one song, one lyric, one album.
But you know their personality like
exactly.
But
if they on a podcast or an interview show that I like, I'm gonna watch that shit because I like
people don't understand
iconic on any podcast.
Rappers be ass, but their personality sells everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or they got a real personality and they go put that shit on.
Yeah.
And that's what people are, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll go watch a Vince Staples interview and then probably go skim through his shit. None of his music really stuck yet, but I don't think it's good or bad because I ain't really listened to it. Because I care about the interview more. Yeah. He cool as hell.
He cool as hell. Mm-hmm. I would love to have Vince Staples on the pod.
Man, I'm a call, bro. That's my cousin. On 4 them grades.
Now, did I have to say that to you for you to interpret the podcast like that, or are you like that's your own interpretation of how we do things with guests?
Oh shit, I'm going off the top.
Okay, look at
you. Know what I'm saying?
Look at you.
And you thought different.
You know what I'm saying? We go off the top here. We go off the top here. I'm the Lil Wayne of podcasting.
Ain't no rehearsals around here.
None.
You take shit too far, bro.
Okay.
You take shit too far.
Okay.
We got a couple of stuff to talk about. It's been a minute, man.
A long minute.
Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was recapping on what the trip I had took to Atlanta.
Yeah, bring us up to speed. How was the hoes?
The hoes?
Yeah.
I don't look at the hoes.
Okay.
But
Jesus Christ.
I went to Revolt World in Atlanta. If you don't know what Revolt World, just go ahead and do a Google search. But I went there, and I went there with a purpose. I had submitted us to be considered to pitch the podcast to a panel of judges because they have this program called Pitch Program or something like that. and they were going to choose 5 people out of all the ones that sent in submissions, 5 podcasts to pitch in front of a judge, and whoever won first place gets a year distribution deal. And so I had sent in our portfolio, and they selected us. Somebody had reached out to me from their podcast network team. He reached out. He called me when I was at work, and I didn't answer. I actually sent it to voicemail because I was getting my work evaluated by my manager.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he left me a voicemail, and he sent me a text message of basically what the voicemail was. And so I saw it when I got off work, and I texted him an exact hour later. I called him first. He didn't answer. And so I sent the text message. And then an exact hour later from when he texted me. And so, you know, he never responded. He never followed back up. He never called me back. I did everything he told me to do. He said, give me call me back, basically. He said everything. You were selected. Call me back so you can get more information. So I called him back. Didn't get a response. Text him. Hey, I was at work. I'm ready. I called you. Call me back. I'm free. Never responds. And so the next day, I was like, okay, maybe he just works during business hours. So the next day, I text him in the morning. I was like, hey, I'm free all day. Shoot me a call, whatever. Never responds. And so I'm just like, this man is not responding. I need to know whatever the fuck I need to know because this is like obviously big. This is important. So boom, I kept contacting him in hopes that he's just too busy. Because, you know, I'm just assuming this is supposed to happen a week from us being selected. The Revolt World supposed to happen a week before they had reached out to me and said, y'all were selected.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, he's probably really busy. A lot of planning going on. So I'm just calling him whenever it's business hours, like 9 to 5. I'm just calling him during that time because I assume people don't work after 5. No response. So I'm like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. Since we were selected, you know, I'm just going to go out there. I have free tickets to go. So I'm just going to go out there and go talk to who I got to talk to still try to pitch, even though he's not responding. I didn't send emails to whoever I need to send an email to, no response. I go out there. I try to talk to whoever I got to talk to real quick because the pitch was at 5 p.m. that day. So I got there like 11 a.m. They sent me through a bunch of people to get to who I got to get to. I go to the podcast people. They have an event going on right now, and so they can't really like talk to me. And so I had to go all the way to the back to the actual team that's in the back that's a part of the network. They actually put me right in front of the nigga that reached out to me.
Love? You got to meet Love?
No, he did show his face though.
Oh, okay.
But I went to the back, and the person that's talking to me is the actual person that reached out to me and said that you were selected. But he was presenting himself as if he's just, you know, someone a part of the team. So we talking. He like, hey, you can't pitch. I'm like, why? He said because you didn't receive the next steps. We chose other people to be in your place, I suppose. He didn't say it like that, but that's what he was talking about. And so I'm like, but I'm ready. Like, what steps am I missing? Why can't I pitch? He's just like, oh, you didn't receive. We chose some other people. Since you didn't answer the phone, we just kept calling people that we wanted, and, you know, we chose our 5. And I'm like,
then why say call me back?
Exactly. So that means you didn't choose 5 people. You chose more than 5 people.
So who the fuck is you playing with?
Exactly. You just played in my fucking face because I feel as if Buddy blocked my number.
Yeah.
I feel like he blocked my number.
Did your messages say delivered?
I only sent him like 3 messages.
But did they say delivered?
Like you better than me.
Oh, okay.
I would have baby mama his ass so quick.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, because I kept calling him. I'm not finna let this opportunity slip by. Right. I kept calling him. And I feel like he blocked my number. And that's why I just was calling and not getting a pickup at all. So more of the story, I asked him that. I said, did you block me? And he said, yeah, I did. Yeah, we having a real conversation.
Nigga. So you want your ass beat?
Me and Buddy having a whole conversation in the back, and I'm asking him all of these questions because I'm glad I get to meet the person that stood me up like this, because this is very unprofessional. So he was like, you know, he was trying to tell me from his perspective why
it was an hour.
It went down like that. Because I said, do you think that it's ethical for you or professional for you to send a message or reach out to somebody for something life-changing like this and not follow up with them if they no longer can, take advantage of this opportunity?
And it's not like you called him a day or two later. You called him
an hour, an exact hour. You go to the timestamps in my phone. It's an exact hour.
And then he called you in the middle of the day.
What the fuck?
Yes. So I said all of this to him. Everything y'all said. I said all of that to him. because I wasn't gonna fight him to pitch. If somebody tell me I can't do something, I'm not finna sit there and convince them. That's
but you got to give me a damn good reason why.
But I wanted him to at least say, my bad. That was not what I should have did. I should have just told you, hey, we chose other people. I'm sorry. But for you to block me, for you to not respond, for you to just see me calling you, and all of that is just crazy. When in my submission, I say we're from Chicago, so I have to travel to get here. So it's just a lot of layers that it was so simple.
That's the part too. You think I'm not gonna pull up? Like,
well, a
lot
of people wouldn't pull up because a lot of people don't have the resources to just go do something like that.
No, because they pussy. But continue.
Well, but what pissed me off the most from talking to him was that he was making jokes. So he had said a joke of like, I hope you don't win the lottery or something, because he's seeing that he dropped the ball but doesn't want to take accountability for it. So he's joking, or he's like, because I was just basically just talking to him about how that's not cool. How it wasn't cool for you to block me, not respond, not reach out, not give a follow-up, nothing like that. It was not cool. And he was just trying to debate with me about how, see it from our perspective. So many people sent submissions in, and
you picked 5 people.
You said I was selected. So you can't just say that and don't follow up and say, hey, never mind.
Did you ask him how many people he selected?
No, I didn't, but it was supposed to be just 5 people. I would have gave him
a selective ass whooping right then and there.
No, so more of the story, long story short.
He worked for Diddy, so I'm not surprised.
He made a joke.
Maybe on type of way.
I didn't like the joke, and then he used the word entitlement. It sounds like, there's some type of entitlement with, why you're like pushing with me in this conversation. And I'm first of all, I am entitled to this opportunity because you said that I was selected.
Bitch, you called me.
Have this opportunity.
Right.
And so buddy, I really am telling y'all this story, one, so to let y'all know that we just a step closer to monetization.
I feel like that was your stepping stone, because there's always that one person that's like trying to knock you down before you sign with the most best choice.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I'm not gonna say what my goals was to win that distribution deal. We gonna say that for when we do get to that distribution deal with whoever gives us a distribution deal. But I will say is, to anybody that's listening, and if there's something like this where you get a chance to put yourself in a better position than what you currently are coming from, fight for it, do whatever you got to do. Buddy was like, you called me 70 times. And then you told me to call you for 1. And then for 3, you're not answering. And this is something that will help me and my team.
I'm actually glad I wasn't with you.
For real.
Because you would have hated how ghetto I was going to act.
And they knew to do that, because the person that brought me back there to him, I had Jazz with me. And she was like, could you ask her to stay right here? I said, okay. Because I don't even think y'all would have been coming back there with me.
Honey, check it out.
Oh, yeah, we would have made it back there. Don't worry.
Yeah, but don't let nobody stop y'all for chasing y'all dreams. Don't let nobody stop y'all after you receive a no. Keep going forward after that, because he has said, I hope you don't win the lottery. Basically, I hope I don't regret fucking over like this. Because you will. You will. The problem, I was so upset that entire event. I'm not gonna shit on, Revolt World, because Revolt World didn't do this. His name is Devin. Devin did this.
Yeah, Devin.
Dumbass.
It's always Devin.
First of all, Devin, it's always
ain't that Kiki Palmer baby daddy name?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always Devin, bro.
Is it Devin? I don't want to put Devins out there if it ain't
Devin, bro.
Devon, Daquan, whatever. It's a D. Dummy. That's what it should have been. Damn dummy.
Goddamn Devins.
So I don't want to shit on Revolt World, but Devin,
you missed out, babe.
No, Revolt World was lit.
Instead of apologizing, he said, "Give me. I'm gonna give you my email so that you can just send me the pod's portfolio, and I'll try to pitch it within the network."
Hear that?
And I pitch my shit.
I said to him, "How would I contact you if you blocked me?"
Okay, let's not slander him.
That was sassy. I like that.
Kiki Palmer is Darius.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Darius.
Darius?
Okay. Yeah, Darius. Same difference.
So he
though.
put his email in my phone. And I don't, what y'all think? Y'all think I should reach out and send our portfolio or no?
No, he already showed you his hand. He showed you how he feel about you.
Yeah.
Or us.
I'm
just trying to hold my tongue as much as possible.
I just want to know y'all perspective.
At this point,
hey man,
it's hard.
Fuck dude.
Fuck dude.
In the most fuck dude. His half baked assistant ass.
No, contacting him is going back.
Bitch, somebody told you to call us. You ain't even make the choice.
And if you the nigga reaching out to the podcast to pitch, you probably on the lower end.
And
of the
you saw
what we was capable of.
Oh, he is. Because when I was back there and he was talking to, he walked away from his station to come say stuff to me, and some woman was on a laptop. She's like, "Where's Devin?" I tell Devin I need him on his computer.
Oh, right. So he's an assistant.
He old do-boy ass nigga. So yeah, you ain't
I know. I just want to hear y'all perspective. Y'all didn't know this yet.
Go to the store and get some backwoods looking ass.
Oh, not you the dummy man, Devin.
Right, yo, you do-boy ass nigga. Yeah. Go drive. Keep this motherfucker warm. Don't talk.
Hey, Will Franklin say,
lie to my bitch for me.
Will Franklin say, drive, motherfucker.
Hold these drugs. Hold the gun.
Okay. You want to cook? Cook that nigga.
Yeah, man. I'm finna get started.
We are
somebody find Devin Instagram
monetization deal. I did meet some people. When I walked out, I was so angry. I was just upset because I hate the feeling of like when you know you did what you had to do. And it's not like you like, oh, I just wanted to pitch. It wasn't that. It was more so I didn't like that he sat here in my face and tried to convince me or tell me that I'm wrong and he's right about how he
tried to make you look crazy.
Yeah.
Bet you he got roommates.
I didn't like none of that. And nobody like there to like stand up and say like, hey, Devin, that was fucked up. Like something. I just needed for him to know that he fucked up.
And that's probably why he was running back and forth so nobody else would hear what the fuck up that he did.
For what he did. So, yeah.
Because he probably wanted the ones.
You should have asked to talk to the lady at the laptop.
For sure.
I was angry. I was done.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah, always find a middle-aged white woman. And on any production set, find that middle-aged white woman.
They all black.
Okay, middle-aged black woman.
They wasn't going to have that. They was going to chew Devin ass up. Now, why the fuck would you do that?
This is also a learning moment, too. So we know exactly what to expect going into industry things.
For us to be the first people that they selected for this, even though I ain't answer the phone. Or
now, how do we know we were the first selected?
Because if we were the first selected, and I call and you go choose somebody else an hour later.
Yeah.
Oh, first selected as in okay.
We were in the first round, probably.
Yeah, okay. Like top priority picks.
Right. Okay.
If we were amongst the top of people to pick, I can only imagine all the like other
where's
networks.
The seniority?
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of just pissed me off.
That's cool.
I'm finna go treat somebody named Devin.
I say
okay, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
We shouldn't do that.
Don't do that.
Hey, it's too late.
All right, moving on from Revolt World.
Got my mind made up.
I wanted to talk about some of the stuff that has been hot on my social media feed. Are y'all on X or Twitter?
Yeah. What's girl math?
What's girl math? Girl math is I had posted one.
What's T math? Give us some T math. Yeah, what's some shit you be counting?
So
T math is understanding what forgiveness is, but not giving a fuck because you did something to me that I don't fuck with.
That's a Scorpio.
That's math?
That's T math.
Okay.
No,
that's cool.
That's Scorpio.
I don't think that's math, but okay.
Girl math is basically I have $100, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I spent $25 at Sephora. Mm-hmm. My man came back and gave me $50. I got $150.
Okay.
That's girl math, but that's not right.
Yeah, no, it's not right.
I know.
I was about to say, am I stupid?
Well, you technically have $125 because you spent $25, but somebody gave you $50.
So that's what he's saying. He's basically like, I didn't spend my $25.
Yeah,
you paid for it.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the trending topic to talk about on Twitter is girl math. It was first girl math. And then girls was like, fuck you niggas. Now it's boy math. And then it turned
they was cooking. That boy math was cooking, bro. They was cooking, bro. I'm going to stay out of this trending topic, bro. Y'all
said,
got
how
it.
many days can you get out of a pair of boxers? I said, what the
Wait,
fuck?
That was one of them?
That's one of the ones I seen.
They was
it was
cooking.
like, you know how they got the little cartoon dude that be having a little angry face, look like he got a mask strapped on? He talking about some, he talking about some how many days can I get out these boxes?
Yeah,
that is a wild statement to make.
First of all, I think this girl math and boy math thing proves that women are funnier than men.
I ain't gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely went crazy for the day.
I was about to say, I don't know about women in general, But a few of us, we is a little funny.
Like when
a few of us, I think women are hilarious.
Women jokes are vicious.
They vicious.
Very vicious.
Women's jokes are very vicious. You gotta have tough
skin to be around a group of bitches,
boys,
okay?
Boys want to
like you ain't even gonna laugh. It's just like, why did you say that? Like that wasn't even funny. That's just fucked up.
Women come for other bitches.
They come for the ego. They come for the pride.
Yeah.
Man, y'all just be joking. Like y'all be like, man, shut your bald head ass up.
Because we know we'll shoot each other.
So, shut your loose lace front ass, bitch. That's why your weave too.
That's exactly why. We know we will shoot each other.
And then they'll ask you, are you triggered?
You feel some type of way?
Yeah. That shit cracked me up. Now,
a bitch ass nigga gonna get flown and now somebody shot in the parking lot. That's why we don't play with each other like that.
Are you triggered?
That's why we don't play with each other.
That's exactly what it's giving.
You know some girl math?
Some girl math? No.
Yeah, see? That's why women are funnier. They're wittier.
You know what boy math is?
No.
Boy math is that shit we seen outside.
What?
Yeah.
How you gonna be mad at me because I want to take you somewhere in your car? That's boy logic. That's man logic. What the fuck do you mean?
I should be able to run the gas out of your car and not put none in it, but we shouldn't argue about it?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Okay,
I ain't never been an ancient nigga, so I can't do it. I can't do this.
Give a little context. We was outside shooting some content today, and it was a guy loud as hell on his phone arguing with his girl on foot walking away from the car he was currently in, and she drove up by his ass
like a baby mama.
I don't understand.
And then she got out the car to get in the passenger seat, and he got in the car to get his driver's seat.
The man unbuckled this woman from this is a grown woman. Yeah. She's somebody's mother.
Yeah.
I saw a baby seat in the back. They was opening doors. They was getting it together.
Yeah.
And he said to her on the phone, word for word, don't make me laugh. How the fuck you gonna be mad at me because I want to take my bitch out somewhere nice and her shit?
Like,
what?
Did you not hear yourself? Did you not?
I know she couldn't do nothing but cry because she probably not used to people yelling at her. But I know she probably like, this nigga stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I've yelled in one relationship, and I felt so much like a bitch. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that shit. Why am I yelling at a woman? This is crazy.
First of all,
not to have like a sexist spin on it, because it's like people would be like, oh, women not worth being yelled at, and it's like you shouldn't be yelling at anyone.
Thank you.
I shouldn't be yelling. You shouldn't be yelling at your girlfriend.
What you say, Jonesy? Women aren't people.
You know what? You shouldn't be screaming into your cell phone to any woman
on a public street.
In public.
About something.
We need to bring shame back.
Yeah,
we definitely need to bring shame back.
We do.
Somebody needs to drive back. Shut your bitch ass up, because it's not that serious.
We need to bring shame back.
So I didn't seen it all. I didn't see men, run women cars down into the ground, doing what they do. But
I thought that was going somewhere totally different.
No.
Like, I just run that girl over. Like, what the fuck?
That's what happened to FBG Duck Mama.
No.
What?
Her baby. Yes, y'all. FBG Duck's mom, may he rest in peace.
Mama Duck. Okay.
Her boyfriend or her baby daddy, somebody, that nigga ran her over on live.
When?
What?
This was like a month, 2 months ago. She on live.
So this just happened?
My leg.
This just happened.
It was all over World Star, everything. That's why I'm like, I don't know how y'all didn't see it.
We so far removed from ghetto shit.
Yeah, like.
Well, y'all know I live for this.
That's some World Star hip hop shit.
That is.
When I say she talking her shit, next thing you know, the phone go up and she
Ain't no way in hell you that mad you hit me with a Fiat, bro. Like, I just need you.
That is insane.
I just need you to be serious in that moment.
This motherfucker said, do you know how bad that's gonna hurt to get hit by that little box ass car?
What the fuck? Like, get
I don't see how you can get that mad.
So what's some of the wildest things someone has said or can say to y'all? It could be somebody you dated. What's some wild ass shit that's ever been said to y'all?
Like in
what context? Because my dad used to tell me to my face I was an accident.
He used to talk to you like you were an accident.
No, he used to tell me that I was an accident.
Yo,
like to my face.
Jonesy, are you okay? I
mean, what?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't think that's that wild.
No, I don't either.
Did he mean it?
I don't either.
Did he mean it?
Huh?
Did he mean it?
I'm almost certain he did.
Oh.
I mean, you probably was an accident.
It depends on the context.
I was an accident.
Okay, well,
100% was not planned. It's the proof is in the pudding.
Cause wait, is mistake and accident synonymous, or are those two totally different?
No,
mistake is something you know what you did. Yeah,
mistakes are rooted in choice. You know what I'm saying?
Accidents are something that you can't control.
Yeah, shit just happened.
Okay, so he can control nothing in the hole.
He definitely could have. So he could have caught me a mistake. I was gonna just let you slide. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I didn't realize until you said so.
I was gonna let you cook.
So that ain't an accident, Papa.
I mean, that
was a mistake.
Yeah, so yeah.
But do that make you feel worse or better with knowing the difference between accident and mistake?
I ain't really care. Like maybe if I grew up like with my pops and then some years in, it's like you was an accident. It's like
don't be no therapist to my okay.
What that motherfucker say, Papa?
I came into this shit like having to go see my dad, so it's like.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sorry. Okay.
She had to double back and make sure he was okay.
I think I said this already. Pop up said it again. I think one of the wildest things is somebody asked me how much do I charge for sex. Because
you don't even get that off. Like
I don't. Wait. Okay. Okay. It was a point in time where I was, Big Therm was my nickname. It still is, but.
You was selling yourself.
No, I wasn't selling myself, but I was definitely being a player on social media. Like you know how people how people be looking at you like something. You look like you a hoe or a player. I was like that on social media. Like I wouldn't be upset if somebody say I'm a hoe just from what I post on social media. She said,
"How much you charge for that ass?"
Yeah, she said, "How much do you charge for sex?" And I was in a relationship at the time, so I didn't entertain it, but I wish I wasn't, so I could have.
What would you have said?
I would have said, like, I don't know, man, what you trying to do?
For real, what's your price? Like, what is it?
I would have asked y'all, what's your price?
How much cash for that ass?
I was thinking about it, though.
Okay.
How much would I charge?
It depends on the time limit.
It depends on what you want me to do, what we doing.
No.
Do you want
start with that? How much time do you need from me?
Okay. Then we talk about what you want.
I can't get attracted to somebody on command. Like, no. You gotta be cute too. I don't know.
Right. I gotta assess the situation.
I have stipulations. That's why I feel like I'm too pricey. I got too many stipulations. You just
can't do it.
Nope.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Nope. I think that's easy for a boy to do.
So
maybe. I done seen men crack the nastiest of nasties. I just feel like they have less.
Men know how to turn that mind off to get that nut.
And just get that nut off.
Women, plus we gotta find. We be looking at the nigga and they be like,
Don't do that while as you talking about sex to me. Don't do that.
You gotta find a real desperate woman to like be able to sell your dick.
Yeah,
like she has to be very desperate and very picky
to pay for some penis.
Right? Yeah, dicks everywhere. You know, niggas willing to throw dick everywhere.
Somebody gonna fuck you.
Yeah, somebody will.
That's crazy.
It's not me.
So when we we don't like to generalize, but when we like to generalize,
I'm dead.
Is it true or not true that men are whores?
I don't know.
Because if you just said that it'll be hard to find a woman that want to pay for some penis, but it's not to find men that want to pay for coochie.
Bro, pussy is have you had well, yeah.
I was like, what you mean?
Like pussy and dick, fam, is two totally, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had both, but dick is just that unappealing that I'll never cross that line.
Okay.
I'll never cross that line.
I'm gonna give you.
Here she go. Let me tell you how good dick is.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I wasn't even gonna say that, motherfucker. For me, I like that. I like the thing that swing. But it was more passionate with a girl. It was, I ain't gonna lie, I bust a big one with it.
That's what I'm saying. Vagina's gonna always be in more demand than some dick. Always.
I think it's just because it's women. Women are like.
Women know each other. Yeah. So I honestly
you can have 10 gay niggas and one woman. After a while, they all gonna try to get with the woman.
Okay.
Like when they first link up, they probably gay man island. After about a week or two, it's like, bro, it's some pussy right here, bro.
Okay.
I'm getting tired of this.
Right, man. I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, bro. Pussy so versatile, bro. A dick is just dick.
What do you mean it's versatile?
You can do a lot with some pussy.
What can you do?
You not wrong.
Listen, he preaching. He
preaching. You can do a lot with some pussy.
You could do a lot.
Okay, let's change the topic.
Like she's not here.
I had posted on Facebook. First of all, this is a new game. I just want to let y'all know this
old
is a
game season.
It's a new game. And it's a conversational game where anybody can just throw this out randomly whenever we shoot and just be like some would you rather, and you just say what the two options are, and then you add more layers to it. So just to give y'all an example,
okay,
would you rather befriend a racist or a misogynist?
Damn, what kind of racist? And what kind of misogynist?
That's all I can tell you for right now. Would you rather befriend a racist or a misogynist?
Whichever the one is non-violent.
Okay. Shania.
I can deal with a racist.
Okay. Scootie.
Yeah, I could deal with a racist.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna add another layer to it. Would you rather befriend a white racist man or a black woman misogynist?
That's even harder.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah. Because we were just talking about the black women throwing insults. They relentless as hell. Now she misogynistic too.
To men.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Wait, does she hate women? Or does she hate... Can you be misogynistic towards men?
Yes.
So who does she hate?
She hates women.
All right, give me the misogynist.
Okay. Look at this misogynistic ass answer.
right? A white racist man, that nigga, he can do a lot of damage, bro.
He can do a lot of damage.
By himself.
So,
a black misogynistic woman.
Mm-hmm. I am a woman, so
damn,
we fighting on sight.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, some niggas, when it come to women, no matter what you doing, they'll still have that barrier. Like, it's a woman. White racist man, he don't even have to speak. Yeah, and niggas gonna want to get out on him.
You just want to fight him immediately.
As soon as they see his Confederate flag is up.
I think you fucked up when you said black misogynist. Then we was instantly.
I feel like I'd still probably be going with the racist, but I need my reparations at some point. Like, I need it contracted, guaranteed.
And mind y'all gotta be friends with them. Y'all befriending them.
Yeah, give me the misogynist, bro.
Contracts signed until this point. I can't beat your ass.
Yeah, I think I have to go with the white dude.
Okay,
I think I have to go with the white dude.
So I'm gonna choose the white male racist over the black woman.
What am I hearing wrong? Why am I in the minority here?
Okay, I'm gonna explain why. Because somebody wanted to know my opinion on Facebook.
Okay.
In 2023, if you are racist, you're just a dickhead. Like, I would feel like there's a large population of people that would, not fuck with a racist in today's world over a misogynist. Because misogyny is alive and proud in any part of the globe.
Right.
Everything is a patriarchy. So I just feel like there's too much that abides to that, system of misogyny over being a racist.
What if you couldn't pitch again because that guy... as a misogynistic, but yeah,
I would rather befriend a racist than a misogynist.
Bet. Damn, so I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Dang.
But I've served with white racist men.
Yeah,
they dangerous as fuck.
I'm sure.
No, a white racist man with a gun is dangerous.
That's what he gonna have. He white in America. He got a gun. That's a starter kit.
Would you rather your sergeant be racist or misogynist? Well, you're a man, so it don't.
I was gonna say I'm poor. I'm like now that I think about it, some of my supervisors probably were misogynistic.
Yeah.
Racist.
Because
none of my immediate ones. Because like I was a nigga, so they used to put me with like the minorities and the niggas on the flight.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm actually cool with a racist.
I would rather be friends with a racist than a misogynist.
I'm cool with a racist today.
Yeah, I know a racist, I guess you could.
And I'm not saying like cool, like we talk on the phone type shit. I'm talking about like I'm probably the only person she like at work, but because I'm black, she has some type of like issues sometimes.
Yeah, that's hard.
She be forgetting you black.
Yeah, okay.
Because like I'm cool with some white people that's like white as fuck,
if
like
your skin
really
was just
white,
a little
and they
bit
know
lighter,
they white.
We could be having Thanksgiving dinner
yeah.
together.
White America, that's their shit.
Yeah.
And if they was racist, I was just like, nah, bro. Because I didn't see how you commit to your whiteness. If you commit to racism the same way you commit to your whiteness, nah, I'm good, bro.
With some racist ass kids.
They not bad. They just got some
They was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. They was scared
bro.
than a motherfucker. They was scared.
Because even a racist could be scared of you. I don't think a misogynist, would be scared of a woman. They hate them. Why would they be scared of them? They would do whatever.
Massage is like them incel niggas that women don't choose me. Women don't date me.
I think every man has an ingrained misogyny in them.
A little bit, yeah, probably.
Let me also put a disclaimer. Women can be misogynistic. But men, I think every man has ingrained misogyny. Like, you can work out of it, but I think it's ingrained in you, and you have to do the work to not think that way.
Because sometimes you expect a woman to do what a woman is supposed to do.
And women are affected by men having that ingrained misogyny because they're going after those men for validation. And so sometimes they will down women if it benefits them to get the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all be doing that? Y'all be dirty macking?
Hell
Don't say y'all now.
I mean, y'all as in women.
See like, for myself too much. Women are
sometimes
petty.
It does happen to, like, it's like a competition or some shit.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a nigga that kind of holds some weight with his shit. Bitches gone.
How
you know
do
that
this?
hoe can't cook?
How I set myself up to do this?
You ever had a best friend that might like you?
No.
She probably gonna say whatever when you got girl problems.
Yeah.
Fuck that hoe.
Yes.
I've never had that.
Yeah. Those clear indicators. They do whatever to try to get close to you. You don't need her.
I feel like you
I ain't never had that.
You done been through it a couple times, huh?
I definitely didn't encounter women like that try to get me away from my relationship.
I gotta stop this. Oh my gosh, like, it's not healthy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If that motherfucker leave, you better not come back.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, that's the game. Would you?
I like it.
You like the game?
I like it.
All right, cool. So that's one of our new games for this season. Hopefully, it will help us all learn to understand, differences. Now, I want to move on to some music topics.
I'm the best rapper ever.
When I was at Revolt World, they had a bunch of people there with press tags on.
Did you talk to my homie Keela?
I left before I saw her responding to. They didn't have any service out there in that area.
Oh yeah, I heard the service was bad out there.
No, I ain't gonna lie. See, I try not to shit on the event.
Shit on it.
It's so much shitty shit.
No, I heard the service was trash.
Shit on it.
Terrible. You couldn't do nothing. Make a call. Make a text. It was a nigga out there that I had tried to network with. He was like, I got the Wi-Fi for $20. So I'm good, G. I'm just calm.
That's what I would have did. I would have did the same thing. Because in those events, those are like makeshift setup events. So once you find the routers and just copy the numbers down, you got the, you in.
Yeah.
I would have did the same thing.
No Wi-Fi, no service. Long ass lines to never be able to get into the event that you want to get into without them saying, hey, you're not going to get in here. It's full to capacity. They had a long ass line for people to see a live shooting of Carisha Please. I don't know if y'all saw that interview with Ari.
I haven't watched
That's what
it
they
yet,
were shooting at the Revolt World. They were shooting at live. And so it was a long line of people that paid for general admission tickets. Never did not tell them until probably hour later of them just standing outside and say, hey, it's full. Go over to this to just watch it. Y'all not gonna be able to get in here. Like, they were just out there.
How do you give free tickets out to something and not have the space to do it?
Okay, so yeah, me and Shania are going to the One Music Fest in Atlanta next month, and I don't think that they sold enough tickets or marketed Revolt World well enough for people to know about it. And so they gave complimentary tickets to everyone that had bought One Music Fest tickets. So that's why I had a free ticket to go. And I think they oversold it. It was a decent amount of people there as it got like later in the day. But all of those people wanted to see Carisha Please and the Jason Lee Show and Drake Jams. And so it was just too fucking booked. And they did it in this, like, I think this was like their headquarters for Revolt or something. I don't know. And they built some buildings all throughout this little area that we walked down to, and it was so crowded. It was tiny, long ass lines. It was a lot of cons, but I ain't gonna sit here and shit on it because it could be better, but it wasn't
shit
good.
on it.
Okay,
they ain't do nothing to me. Devin did.
Y'all know I thrive.
So did you see any other podcasts do anything?
No, I wasn't seeing those lines. I didn't care that much.
Oh, okay.
I'm not someone that goes to expos and stuff. Like, I don't see a purpose for me to go, but I see a purpose for other people to go.
Right.
Because I can Google what you finna tell me. Other people don't care to do research. They just need to sit there and listen to a millionaire say, hey, you could do what I did.
Yeah, I mean, I know we getting off topic, but that's really the difference between being a consumer and a contributor or a contributor.
Contributor.
Yeah, like A lot of people are solely consumers, but if you know how to make them initial contributions and take lead on shit, you don't care about shit like that.
Everything they was saying in those panels is stuff I already knew because I did the research before starting a podcast. Right. All of those niggas don't want to spend time to research. They even told them there. They was like, do research before you do, start a pod. Actually sit and figure out what you want to do first. It's crazy you got to tell people to do that when they want to start something.
And then y'all will go pay somebody $300 to get that information. Yeah. But your homie, you won't buy your homie a 6-piece from Harold's, and he gave you that same information.
But that leads me to my question. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Is content creation becoming a legitimate career? So everybody there, they either had a camera, a mic, or they had panels and shows about podding or gaming or something. Do y'all think content creating is becoming a legitimate career?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Not at all. I mean, it's a part of, you know what I'm saying, if you got something going, but just creating the content, nah, bro. Ain't nobody hiring you just to be a content creator. You'll get hired to be a photographer, videographer, something on the production, but no one's going to say, this is your job as content creator.
So ambassador isn't really a career to you?
What they do?
Being a brand ambassador?
I mean, you can if you make it one.
Because Ari and them, they got a whole ass show and them motherfuckers don't do shit.
See, I don't know nothing about what they got going on, so I don't want to do a deep dive.
Ari?
You mean the show with Tuscan or
what? Ari, Tucson,
Tuscan.
I don't pay attention, bro. I'm sorry.
Not to shit on them people. Out of that whole entire group,
yeah,
the only person that has a legitimate business had a legitimate business is Tay, and that's because that nigga been doing hair since
he was out here.
So
I knew
he has a brand.
I knew that was him.
He has a job. His job is cosmetologist. Ari doesn't have
she has a business now, but
right, she's a businesswoman
before
now.
She was famous.
I think she was a bottle girl at once.
She was a bottle girl, but her job was an influencer. She gets paid to take pictures. People pay her to put on their clothes and show up, or drink her sports drink and show up.
I think that is a job.
It's
a job, but a legitimate career.
Yeah,
no, legitimate career. No, but it's a job because I would have been hurt if Rihanna cut me from Fenty too. Don't play with me. Like that's my money.
Yeah.
So career, yes. Job. Job, yes, but career, I don't think that's any long term anything in that.
Okay.
But I think a career is something you put your passion into, something that you don't see as a job. Okay. A job is something that you kind of do to.
No, I think it's both. I think it's a job, and you also have passion behind the job.
You have passion behind your job, but I feel like a career is something that you striving to hit a goal. Like you work at a Fortune 500, you want to be the CEO, so you're building your career through what you're going through. Like you said, she started off as a bottle girl, then it started being a hair model. Then she went into being, unfortunately, dude baby mama. But because of that, now she has her hair brand. She has her skincare line. And really, truly, she not in there mixing that shit up herself. But she still is making a passion out of it.
Off of her name.
Off her name. Like, she get up every day and
she's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's her job. And that's her career. And
well, there
she
you
keeps
go.
Building her.
But I mean, if you meet her, and when people introduce her, they introduce as influencer, entrepreneur, or media personality, or whatever. They don't say like, oh yeah, Ari, the
doctor,
the data analyst for so and so and so and so and so and so. It's not a functional job, like a job that's required by society, but I do believe it's a career because some people have been living off other people's names and just living off doing dumb shit their whole life.
I think influence work can be a job and a career and what the world needs if the influence was positive.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of influencers are positive, or at least the media doesn't shine enough positive influencers over the ones that
They don't, because
I feel like as long as you pivoting and you climbing up in some sort of way, like you shouldn't be just the hair girl influencer for 20 years. Maybe you start your own agency and you hire models and or whatever. I don't know.
Exactly.
But you shouldn't be doing the same exact microscopical role forever. Like it should eventually.
Because tell me what does that girl Monet do? You know what I'm talking about? This is a super famous, beautiful girl.
Oh, I need to talk about.
What did she recently just get put on the front cover of?
I think Forbes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
what does she do?
So Forbes has a list of basically for content creators or influencers.
Drewski on it too.
Yeah, Drewski. So I think it was like the top 30 influencers, and they put like how much they actually earned from their influencing too. I think Drewski like 10 million or something on there, and she had like 5 million or something.
But if you think about it, Drewski isn't just an influencer. He started off as a comedian.
But he was doing it on social media. That's what I'm
saying. The media part is what is making it a career, I guess you could say.
I think he was just doing something and he didn't think that he wasn't doing it to try to be what he is today. He was just doing it. Off. Yeah.
I mean,
but Drewski's doing a great job of what he's doing because he's creating systems out of this craft that he created for himself of comedy.
Right.
What I will say is, even though sometimes it's not the best representation that they given, it is still good to see the representation though, because you got people that's really getting out here and grinding and doing the shit that they want to do. But you know, like us when we was kids, everybody's be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a firefighter, and everybody don't want to fucking do that.
I wish I would have known about podcasting before podcasting became podcasting. I wish I was with Joe Budden at the beginning. I wish I was.
Stop playing.
Oh God.
There.
All right, hold on.
No, because he was at the start of podcasting.
We don't talk about Joe Budden.
He was at the start of podcasting. Put some respect on him, man.
Joe Budden came way after the good podcast era.
I mean,
I just say that.
What's influencing now is tequila and BBLs.
It's a lot out of there, Scootie. That's just all you see.
Was he podcasting when them kids was trolling him?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. That shit was funny.
What I will say about because y'all mentioned Drewski and negative stuff. If you actually look at what Drewski doing, his shit is like so positive. His content and what he pushes.
Yeah,
it's
no,
actually really positive.
Drewski is one of like Drewski. You know who Desi Banks is?
Yeah.
Desi Banks, I don't never really see him doing no over the top extra stuff. Skinbone be doing some decent shit sometimes.
So the difference between Desi Banks and Drewski is that Drewski intentionally is mocking the negative connotations that motherfuckers that do lean, the people, the dudes that we was just talking about that be asking that girl for money and just slanging D. Like he's making a mockery of those people instead of promoting it. Desi, he just acts as a character and his mission behind it is not clear. Like what are we supposed to get from this instead of just haha, it's funny. So that's why, if you actually really just study what Drewski's doing, it's very positive.
Sign your name right here.
Yeah, that's all positive.
Man, I mean, I don't know. I feel like being an influencer is very hard.
It is a hard job.
You have to be ready to be in the public face all the time like that. And I don't know. That's just a lot.
I got made an unofficial ambassador for a candle brand.
Okay.
Shout out Blue Sky Candle & Co.
Okay.
Blue Sky Candle Co.
I'm the ambassador for INV Lashes and Kiss, cosmetics, all types of hair things. Make sure y'all check out my videos.
Can you plug me with one too?
I'm a brand ambassador for
I could be a makeup girl.
Get your fucking hair done.
Stop playing.
You could color match me. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
Answer.
Cause I kept seeing. I always see. Do y'all always see on y'all social media like people down in college? Like college doesn't mean things anymore. Like the degree doesn't have as much value. You don't need to go to college. There's other ways to get rich. Majority of the people in the world, they ain't go to college. Do y'all be seeing like that whole rhetoric?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
And it's stupid.
What is your perspective on striving for a degree? Going after a degree to
if you have the chance, take it.
Mm-hmm.
One, because the experience of going to college is completely different than just going through life. You meet people from different backgrounds. You see different shit. You hear different shit. You exposed to new things. And then even though everybody's like, oh, a degree don't do much, it do a lot fucking more than not having one.
That's true.
You can really start at the lower end. And if you actually work hard and do what the fuck you supposed to do and stop expecting somebody to give you some shit, you the world is yours. The world is yours. People just be waiting for somebody to get them. Nobody's going to give you anything. No one's going to come rescue you. You have to save yourself. Get your ass up and go to work. That's it.
If you don't need it, don't go. If you do need it, go get it.
I mean, if you get really blessed to live and support yourself and your family off something that doesn't require a degree, that's great. That's a blessing, you know? But that's not the opportunity for everybody. Everybody can't be a musician. Everybody can't be a dancer. Everybody can't have the personality to be an influencer. But if you go to school and you pay attention, you'll be a damn good doctor. If you go to school, you'll be a damn good fire marshal. And them, they act like them people don't make money. What? Plumbers, electricians? Them niggas make back. So it's like, do something. If it ain't a degree, have a certificate. Be able to say that you can do some shit for yourself. Not just, oh yeah, I get on Instagram and I drink flat tummy tea every 2 weeks.
I want people to all do this before they go shop with small business owners or young entrepreneurs. I want you to ask them a math question. If they don't answer this question correctly, then you shouldn't shop with them and tell them that they need to work a little bit harder behind their passion. Because it is a lot of people that go to entrepreneurship in today's time because they learn about an LLC costing $150, or they saw a bunch of people get famous from doing skits on social media, and so now they don't got to work anymore and they can just stream all day and get deals like
without doing the research.
Instead of doing research. So if I spent $10,000 on 500 shirts, right? How much do I have to sell one shirt by if I want to make $15,000 back in profit? So y'all can take your phones off and do the math real quick. And if y'all don't get it right, that's cool. I'm gonna just call my assistant. The fuck? I ain't finna do no math.
First of all,
that's what I got an assistant for. Start off with an assistant.
Well, we worked here. We're here.
You have $10,000. You spent $10,000 on 500 shirts.
Right.
How much do you need to sell the shirts in order to get $15,000 back in profit?
Was it $20?
No.
Oh wow, sucks.
Anybody got a answer? Jay, you doing the math?
That's what
I mean, I'll do the math to play.
I actually want y'all to do the math.
Okay, back. Come on, run it back.
How much
you spent
do I have to spend?
Okay.
Or do I have to sell the
500
shirts?
Okay.
How much do you got to spend? How much do you have to sell the shirts for to get $15,000 back in profit?
To get $15,000 back in profit? Oh, so you ain't say that.
See, I'm gonna need to. I need paper. This technical shit. I'm 30, bro. Like we wrote
30.
down our problems.
30.
No,
it's not 30.
No, you got it.
I heard the answer. So
okay, cool. I'm glad you ain't saying. I'm so glad. Okay, so the answer is 50. You have to sell the shirts by $50.
Thanks, Jaleesa. Thanks for the info.
If you was trying to do this at home and you didn't get 50. And don't be over there saying, "Oh, I knew it." Don't do that. If you ain't get $50 per shirt,
math in my head.
So I'm gonna do it real quick. $10,000, 500 shirts. You don't actually need to fucking do nothing with 10,000 and 500. Nothing, right? But you want to get $15,000 back in profit. So that means you spend 10, but you want 15 back from what you sold. So that means you need to add. What's 10 and 15? That's 25. I need to make at least 25,000.
Oh damn! I just did girl math.
15 back. You did girl math.
I just did girl math. I'm sorry.
No, listen.
I'm sorry.
My girl math is not even trying. Like I just didn't go for it.
My girl math added $10 to that shirt.
Okay,
I was close.
So you need to do 25,000 divided by 500 because that's how many shirts you have, and that's how much you sell the shirts by.
But see, you know what I did? I did the 10,000 and then I did a 5,000 increase.
Because you only heard 15,000 and you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think about bam, 15,000.
Okay, so cool. Would you trust somebody that can't do math to understand how much they should sell something to make a profit? No. Would you trust them to run a Fortune 500 company?
Yep.
No. What the fuck?
Because what if they have great delegative skills?
This nigga sound like
they can't count for shit, but they can. I need this person in this position because you good at this. This person in this position because you good at that.
Gets you so far. If you ain't got no data analysts that know what they doing, you.
I'ma hire the data analyst. Come bring your ass in.
So if you had a company and you wanted somebody to run it, and you had all of these candidates to choose from, you gonna choose the one that don't know how to do math?
What is his role?
To run your company for you.
To run the whole company?
For you. Yes.
No, he's not going to run my whole company.
CFO. Okay, that's what I just asked.
I'll sell my company to someone that can't count. Sure. Any day of the week.
Yeah, cool.
I'll sell it to him all day. He ain't finna run it.
You will benefit so much from that.
Yeah, he ain't finna run it.
It's funny how you change your answer right after T tries to explain it to you.
If I'm in control, I can do shit how I want to. I'm finna delegate some shit. If we kicking back green profits, I don't give a fuck who know how to count what.
What I'm trying to get at is that so many people have so much to say about furthering your education, furthering, your knowledge of things, without understanding how important it is to have that general education, because it matters in real life. Like, you're like, what we do in social studies? I ain't gonna never use it in life. We talk about Black History Month every month. I mean, every year. You got to learn about something in life when you get beyond public schools. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. If they don't know the answer, then they got a clothing brand. Don't buy from them because I'm mad at them. You should know that.
I'm dead.
Don't fucking want to do personal. A streetwear brand and you don't even know how to gain profit from something.
Exactly, or delegate.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Or hire a good team.
Okay.
I ain't counting shit.
I guess you could say my math is okay because I know my profit from my product. Mm-hmm. What I spend on product versus what I charge. Mm-hmm. To get my revenue and still have some money left over.
But do you know what you're really doing if you're not able to teach the next person? Because maybe you don't understand what you're doing, but if you can't teach somebody come to you and they want to be a beautician.
Me personally, yes, I could.
You could.
But generally, no. You gotta have that knowledge because a lot of people be charging crazy shit for bullshit.
You can't play with hair. That's dumb.
You're a different type of breed if you're gonna go play in somebody's head.
$65 retwist.
Okay. You end up like one of them TikTok videos.
Like if you ain't finna take the initiative steps to not playing somebody's head, you a different breed. You real different.
Have y'all been seeing the debate Beyonce versus Taylor Swift?
Yeah, silly.
No.
You ain't been seeing social media talk about,
Good. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this dumbass debate, bro.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce beefing?
Yes.
No. Beefing. Their fans are beefing.
Their sales are beefing.
Their fans are beefing.
Andrew Schultz started this.
That's such a weird.
Why would that
This
be
is all Andrew Schultz's fault. I'm mad he started this.
What did he say?
He said Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce.
Okay.
And then
that was dumb.
Okay.
And then it just grew from there. Oh. But if you know Andrew Schultz, it's not like he don't give a fuck.
Take that.
Exactly. Yeah. He don't really care. But yeah, it just grew from that.
Okay.
People gonna hate me when I say this. I do not think Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce, but I think Taylor Swift target audience is bigger than Beyonce's. So most of the people that listen to Beyonce are a little older. You don't really see young motherfuckers listening to Beyonce. A few. But Taylor Swift, you got little ass kids, old people, dads, moms, cousins, nephews. So I feel like she just got a broader range of fans. But I think Beyonce fans are a little more refined.
Maybe I live under a rock, but I've never met people that listen to Taylor Swift like white proudly, people. Like openly. I've never. We can say white people, but there's more than white people that listen to her.
When I say this, white people, you have
Taylor,
the
right?
alternative. Yeah. You got some of the alt girls and what are they called? E-chicks? E-girls?
Something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that.
You know, we fuck with Taylor Swift.
You got a lot of suburban. That shit, I fuck with Taylor Swift.
I was riding shotgun with my hair raw done in the front seat of his car. And
I don't.
I
don't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cap on. I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Our
music.
love is a slam screen door.
To listen to it when we were younger. I wasn't listening to it. I just don't like her music. That don't mean I don't think it sucks or she's not she's not talented.
What I'll say is,
what I'm saying is I don't listen to it. So
they're
I'm not gonna
gassing her a lot more than what I kind of expected.
Yeah.
Our love is a slamming screen door.
I do not think she is better than Beyonce in any way, shape, or form. Not at all.
I didn't even want that to be the conversation, but what we can say is I think we need to stop letting people play in our faces. Like this conversation that started and you just seeing so many people just
a troll.
Yeah, he cool. I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at the conversation that started after he said what he said. Because honestly, you playing in our faces.
That's how the Cardi and the Nicki thing started. And then it spilled more and more and more and more and more.
Fans are really
but Taylor Swift and Beyonce aren't beefing online. Nicki and Cardi is different.
That's what I'm saying.
Nicki and Cardi started beefing because of fans.
But they started beefing because of fans.
Yeah,
they're dumb.
I'm not saying
Beyonce, like,
Beyonce ain't gonna beef with nobody. She beef with her husband. That's it.
Okay, cool. They not beefing. They're in a different mature level.
Oh no, they
Cardi
fuck with
and Nicki.
each other. They fuck with each other heavy.
Yeah. Because they're not finna see fans making beefs and they fall for it. Like, that's stupid.
Because I guarantee Beyonce ain't seen this.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
She don't give a fuck. She just told us she going on break for another 5 years.
So, Taylor Swift and Beyonce and some blockbuster movies like Barbie.
Barbieheimer was the Oppenheimer Barbie weekend. They made a lot of fucking money that weekend.
So they added $8.5 billion to the U.S. economy just from the touring. That their 2 tours and then that movie added $8.5 billion to the U.S. economy.
So who the fuck did it go to? Because we spent
the Ukraine. That's where that shit finna go. Biden finna send that shit right overseas. Fuck y'all niggas. Taylor Swift did what? These niggas need guns.
Don't do that. That's propaganda. Biden ain't gonna send it.
Yes, he is.
Congress is sending it.
Biden
is just a face.
He ain't got no control over that, right?
We ain't got no control over what Congress chooses to do.
But my thing is, if we in such debt and we just basically gave the government $8.5 million of our hard-earned money,
billion,
shouldn't y'all use that to kind of get yourself out of debt? I mean, I know we trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and it's not going to do shit. But still,
No. It was. I had made a post and I said I didn't know all of a sudden all these men find Taylor Swift attractive because Taylor and her maybe boyfriend Travis Kelce has been making a buzz on social media. So I made that post. Yes. So many people acting like they just find her so hot now.
They said he went from looking like he sell dope to he drive a pickup truck.
Okay, and so I had made that post and people was engaging with it, and then it was one white girl that I was seeing that she was reacting negatively or sad reactions to anything that wasn't like uplifting Taylor Swift.
Why don't you call me?
What?
Why'd you call me to come?
You don't need
to
be in the
call you in them situations.
Why?
Because you're not the person for that.
That is insane.
So she made a long comment underneath it. It was like some Taylor Swift, her tour. Taylor and Beyonce's tour added 2/3 of the economy's boost. She did, did all that, right? And I'm like,
damn, are you her cousin or something?
Not even that. It's like I just read y'all that headline. Y'all was like, where the fuck that's gonna go to? Who it go to? She sent that to me as if, you really need to read her story. She's such a great person. She did this for the economy. She didn't do a damn thing.
Oh my fucking!
She
didn't. She didn't say that.
Yes.
This is why y'all need to call me. This is why y'all need to call me.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, it's too late now because I can't.
Lesson.
I don't even understand
how far back we gotta go.
I ain't gotta go far. This is a thing I posted over the weekend.
Selena Gomez
we going
better
back.
than her.
Is it weird that a few years back Kanye interrupted her and now they're like making money for the economy or whatever? Like, I mean, it almost goes to say like, all right, bitch, now I'm on your level. Now what?
Yeah, but my thing is like, where the fuck did she just randomly just took off one day? Like her tickets used to be like $150.
Yeah, and now she Beyonce.
Her tour last year, one dad paid $2,500 per ticket. I will never spend that much on my kids. Not to go to no concert.
So to bring you back, when Kanye did that thing, it was a Gary nigga that gave him that Hennessy. Shout out my nigga Joe Jackson. Shout out my nigga Joe Jackson.
Stop playing with me
It's a whole picture. Joe gave him the bottle of Hennessy. He drunk that shit and went on stage and started going crazy.
We should have knew something was wrong with Kanye when he did that haircut.
Shout out Westside Gary niggas,
so
man.
This is what she said. She said,
damn, she wrote all that?
She said, Taylor is more. Taylor
She
Swift.
eating that up.
There's more.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce's tours together comprised 2/3 of $8.5 billion that boosted the economy.
She copy and pasted that
She
shit.
definitely did.
With the crying, don't even sound like her.
Crying emoji and the wow emoji. Some may not like her music or how she dances, but she is finally unapologetically herself when she had to grow up where she couldn't be because of how society and the music industry wrote her off or tried to mold her to be, got her music royalties stolen from by her manager, and took the time to re-record the albums because she owned the rights to the lyrics and didn't let that stop her. She's released 5 albums in 4 years and is about to drop her 5th.
Stop.
I can continue.
You on Wikipedia?
Watch her documentaries and read her lyrics. She's legendary and she is the moment.
And she got a lot of fans like that.
Yeah.
Like, she got a lot of fans like that. The Swifties are like the Beehive.
And you know what's crazy?
Just like the Hive.
And I'm
Oh,
going to say
God.
this again. Beyonce is too motherfucking iconic to give a fuck. She done that bitch.
This ain't got nothing to do with Beyonce.
Yeah,
This is why I say what I said. We gotta let stop people playing in our faces. There should be no universe where Beyonce is in the same comparison as Taylor Swift in any way. Looks, stats, money to the economy. There should have been no comparison. Stop letting people touch our culture and play in our face.
You want to know what white privilege is?
Fuck,
being able to be compared to Beyonce.
And she can't do a lick of a dance.
Nothing.
She can't do a lick of a
Because when
dance.
she said dance, I'm like, what dance do Taylor Swift do?
Did y'all see her tap off beat
She
with
do
that
the
pole?
white woman hands in the air dance.
the GTA hands.
Yeah, she do that.
Oh, stop! I can't with the guitar in her hand. Stop playing with me.
Them hands be cupped.
Yeah, no, and I just like when I say stop letting people play in our face. What I'm saying is Beyonce is probably the greatest performer of our time.
Beyonce still knows Carter.
If you're the greatest performer of our time and you're comparing her to someone that can't dance, there's no
bitch, you
comparison.
disrespectful as hell.
Not the same genre of music, nothing. Like,
Well, I'm not saying to be a great performer you need to know how to dance. What I'm saying is that it's a component.
She don't have the same
And you can't dance at all.
She don't have the same.
So you just have to be, you have to play your guitar, your piccolo, you do your thing, you sing your songs, you give your albums,
ukulele.
and that's it. Beyonce's going to give you a cinema piece. It's going to give you a beginning, middle, and end.
Taylor Swift ain't got no sister to sing, and her kids don't dance.
Beyonce had a dress code requirement for her concert, and everybody in that
do
bitch
you know
wore
that's
what
mainly
she
why
said.
mostly some of these stores are selling the metallic like boots,
So
So that's
everything because
that's
Taylor
what they
Swift
mean.
can't make nobody go mute.
She put a whole stadium on
She
mute.
can't make nobody go
for
mute.
56 days motherfucking
Why are
straight.
y'all
Beyonce could make me go mute.
Stop comparing.
Okay.
That's the
Oh no, it's not that.
There's
It's
no
just,
comparison.
I'm sorry, you just can't get past that. Some
You
people
can't
just
compete
really
when you can't compare.
I don't even think I'm comparing right now. I'm just worshiping Beyonce.
Period.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
just said Taylor Swift ain't got no sister that can dance.
While shading
he's
her,
comparing.
let me shade Taylor. I want to shade Taylor.
I mean, well, he not wrong. She
You
don't.
could-
Exactly. I'll use the same.
She don't.
Taylor Swift ain't got shit on Tiana Taylor. See, I just want to shade Taylor.
I mean, but that's still.
Leave Tiana Taylor out of it. Just say Taylor
still
Swift
true,
ain't
though.
as
She don't got
talented
shit
as y'all
on
think or
Tiana Taylor.
something. Like, just keep it on
Tiana
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
bad,
Don't
but
compare her to somebody
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Because it should
But then
never
that's
get to that
mean.
point. It's not mean.
Telling somebody they suck and like there's no back end is just mean.
No, because you just trying to be a
Taylor
coward and not say
doesn't
exactly
suck.
what you're trying to say.
She
Okay,
just-
everybody
Your
else
ass-
do it. Everybody else do it.
Okay, then why you being a weak ass nigga like everybody else?
Cause I can. God damn it.
Jesus.
Hey, Taylor, do your thing.
We still love you, Taylor.
Who's we? Speak for yourself.
Oh, okay.
I don't listen to her music.
Your fans still love you. I'm not one of them, but yeah, you be great, baby.
Yeah, man. The Swifties showed up.
Yeah,
they just
man.
ain't go mute like
They did
Beyonce
their thing.
did.
They supported their artists.
What'd you say? They did the
Beyonce
wave
and her
hand.
people
Yeah,
did
they
her
shook
thing.
it off.
There's no comparison. Let's stop playing in people's faces.
Yeah, she wears shorts. Beyonce wears t-shirts.
All right, let's move on to
Beyonce's cheer captain while Taylor's in the bleachers.
And she wears high heels
God
and that
damn
bitch
it.
wears
and
sneakers.
also the whole economy thing. Please do research. Learn economics. Okay, that means nothing for us. The people that went to go pay, they paid over $1,000 on average to go to a Taylor Swift concert, right?
It almost sounds like we got scammed in a way.
They paid over $1,000 to go to a Taylor Swift concert because one, you have to travel there, you have to pay for food, you have to. It's more than just a ticket. So you pay that, and this is an actual fact that these researchers did. Over $1,000 to go to a Taylor Swift concert, $8.5 billion boost to the economy, and all we did was spend money to give to other people that are richer than us, and we'll never amass to the amount of richness that these hotels and food industries have. So you dumb fucks, you use your poor money management to boost the economy, which is pushing spending in the U.S. Other people came from their countries to our country to spend and use our U.S. dollars. They also went to their countries, and that what they did, that didn't boost their countries. That boosted our country because that artist is an American artist. So that is American export. All right?
Wait, so people flew in to watch Taylor Swift concerts?
Yeah, because if I couldn't buy tickets to go to Copenhagen, I had to come to the U.S.
Yeah, it was her world tour.
It was a
world tour. Okay. It wasn't just.
Now, was this a Renaissance World Tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They both were world tours.
Okay.
There are people going to her 4th, 5th concert at this point.
Like, the only thing when it comes to Renaissance shows, I just like watching the mute videos. Because there's always somebody that messes them up. Yeah. It's hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch Honey, she be dancing. Honey be voguing on that.
Okay.
All right. Now let's get to
shout out Honey,
mental health sector. Bitch. So as I said at the beginning, season 4, the theme is listening to understand. What that looks like is, everyone comes from different walks of life, different backgrounds. Everyone's not dealt with the same hands. And sometimes we can see people lead to judge instead of leading to understand. Want to have rebuttals instead of listening to understand. And so I thought it would be beneficial for us to have an entire season dedicated to having conversations where we listen to understand others and their differences. And so I have a game made specifically for that theme called Make It Make Sense. Right? Okay. And so I had my boy Jonesy send me some headlines. And these headlines are, stuff that people can read and try to give an opinion on it without having the details.
How did I do on these?
You did I.
I was going to say, I was kind of iffy on them. I don't think I understood the assignment.
So this one right here, I'm going to just start with this one. Bill Cosby is being sued for allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting a woman in the 70s. ... Again. So we our job here is to try to make that situation make sense. Try to understand why someone would want to allegedly drug or rape somebody. Like, now I'm not saying we are on their side. We're choosing their side. But what we can do is there's gray areas in everything in life, right? Everything ain't black and white. And so what can we do to try to make that make sense in some way? Why would someone ever want to drug and rape somebody? Now it's our job to try to figure out how can we make it make sense.
I ain't finna touch this one, gang.
I'm about to say I can't say it.
I'm gonna be the real ass nigga and I'm gonna try.
Yeah, jump it up. I could probably
give
follow
me an
behind.
example.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Now, I can't make sense why someone would want to what would be someone's intentions behind wanting to sexually assault and drug someone in a positive way. There's nothing positive about that. Okay? But what I can say is I'm not going because it's Bill Cosby and because this man has admitted to drugging and R-wording women in the past, I believe, I'm not going to just off-right and believe this because a headline says it just because he did it in his past and he's admitted to it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take that headline as a headline. Okay. And I'm going to let him go through whatever proceedings he needs to go through before believing that he also did this one. Mm-hmm. So whether he did drug or R-worded that woman, that's up for the courts to prove.
Okay.
You see how I did that?
Yes, I do.
So
I feel you.
So that's how you play the game.
I'm gonna have to watch a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that.
But I'm getting there.
I think that him being sued for it again is I don't want to say kind of a misuse of justice.
I was gonna say, can they try him again?
I was gonna,
but
ain't that double jeopardy?
It's a bit much because he openly admitted it, so that was very detrimental to his person. 2, he's already on the verge of death. The man is old as dust. So he went to prison. He did his prison time, and now it's being brought back to light. So I do think that in this case, this is something that you really got to wait and see, because you're never sure if it's, oh, I'm finally being strong, or, oh, here's my chance for a money grab.
He actually didn't do his time. The original prosecutor of his case was the attorney general for whatever state this was that the initial case was a part of. Gave him a deal and said, basically, if you admit to these crimes, then you don't have to serve your full term. Like you'll get off. And
but so he did serve. He
had to be in jail for the proceedings of his court proceedings. He had to be in jail. Like he couldn't be free on bond, but he was in jail serving parts of his time there. And then they got a new attorney general
deal for that.
And so he tried to keep him in jail, but couldn't because they already signed a deal with the previous one.
I do think that admittance was a lot more detrimental than him sitting, because one, he's old as fuck.
I agree.
It's like he don't have nothing but time at this point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it makes sense. It don't make sense what he did, but it makes sense to really weigh this and try to see what the truth is behind it. I'll say that.
I feel it.
So another one. Shannon Sharp loses his mind and chugs liquor after Brittany Renner reveals her body count. Social media reacts to it.
Shit, okay. Did you hit a number?
35, 36, one of those.
30, 35.
Okay, her body count was 35.
So we're making this make sense.
We're trying to make this make sense.
Why his reaction makes sense?
Such high body count?
Or why his reaction was
valid?
His
reaction is valid.
We could do both.
Okay.
The reaction, I think,
separately, but both.
First of all, Shannon Sharp is a very dramatic ass person. And any show that he's on, he's always very
Skip.
Yeah, very
Skip.
Okay.
He's very in the limelight when he speaks. So I think, had he just had the conversation with her privately, he probably would have been like, oh, damn. Regular people, oh, damn. But he did that to play that. Man, that PJ Washington shit was crazy. But I think he did it to kind of just like play up what she said, because she already has a following for her being promiscuous. So I think he just really did that to play into the whole, oh, Brittany Renner doesn't care X, Y, and Z. But I don't think he really was just like, oh shit, I gotta drink this because this bitch is crazy. I don't think he's that fucking ignorant.
Okay, you did your thing.
All right, bet. So I can't get. Okay, his reaction. We're making it make sense. So we're not saying it's okay, right? We're just making it make sense. Oh, okay, bet. Shit, I don't know. People be tweaking out over body counts. I never got it. People like to fuck. 3 bodies a year for 10 years. Couple years you went a little too crazy. So if you like to fuck that much, shit, go ahead.
So his reaction, you got to make that make sense. Why would he react that way?
Oh man, this is hard. I don't know why. I don't know.
Maybe he values sex differently than she does, and so he doesn't think having 36 bodies at the age of 30,
he probably looking at Brittany like, I would never touch you. Like,
but you do gotta. I'm not.
I don't even want to put that on him.
So I mean, no, but like if I put it. And let me not say like he's probably doing that in this
we
sense.
Can't slut shame.
Right, but what I'm saying is like some men value the fact that a woman is a virgin. Mm-hmm. Saying that you have 35 bodies is unacceptable because you're not supposed to have anything. You're supposed to be clean. So exaggeration can be just for the social media reaction. Like that's what you would expect.
Okay. After 35 bodies, you better be all pro.
Only like 32.
You better be what?
You better be all pro. After 35 bodies,
is 35 a lot?
If you not age, to me,
yes. I feel like it
for her age.
Ain't she like 30 something?
I mean, does like, how many people you have sex with affect me?
No. I'm not saying it's affecting me like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But it's just like, damn, when you really put it into your mind, like, if you only 31,
yeah, right on the head.
31, she 31.
This bitch birthday the day after mine. Ain't that a motherfucker?
Okay, she's 31.
She's 31 with 35 bodies. That means you have 4 more bodies than you've been living. Averagely, people have sex around what, 14, 15?
Something like that.
So that means...
Yeah, I don't know what that average is. That wasn't for me.
I don't know. I guess we're going
to say. I didn't...
Okay, we just going to say 15, 16.
That's cool.
That means she's 2 to 3 partners a year. Now, if she's doing 2 to 3 partners safely, whatever, cool. But I don't think everybody was doing 2 to 3 partners safely every year.
So what's safely?
Having
protection.
Protection, being sure that you know, all right, if you having a partner, yes, you should have conversations with your partner. Okay, you had sex with this person. Do you feel comfortable going to get STD checked? Because we all know, for women, it shows up immediately. For men, it takes a while. You never really know. So you have to, you got to check that shit out. But I think 35 is a lot. But for her type of industry at the same time, it's kind of like, that's kind of how it go.
Yeah, it's a large number, but at the same time, like, it's also, like, it's probably something she can take.
You just wake up.
Please just wake up.
That's probably something she used to.
Okay.
What if she made it this far to like and just had 20 bodies, and then when she got famous, started going crazy?
That makes sense. For that
makes sense. But what I ain't mad at her because
I don't really.
She's confident and she knows that was a choice that she made. She made a choice to have sex with them people.
Yeah. You gonna remember 35 people you had sex with though?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of. She probably got a list.
She got to.
No, she got a list.
She gotta have.
She gotta have a list.
A list of at least first 20 at least.
Yeah, like
a little black book.
20 is still a lot.
Yeah, 35 is a lot. I probably can't run off top 35 states off the top of my head.
Dang, what? Maybe I'm the eyeball out. I don't think that's a lot.
I don't think it's a lot either.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not like, but it's like, damn.
Because there's people in the world with more.
If somebody told me it was $35 for an eighth of weed, I'd say that's too much.
I think it'll be more weird.
That's pretty decent.
I think it'll be more weird if she said she was in relationships with 35 different people.
Yeah, 35 different relationships. That would be a little more
triggering than, just having sex with 35 people.
Because it's easier to have sex than to be in a relationship.
Yeah, because you can have sex with somebody and not talk to them
and
the next day.
You can be gone.
And a body is a body, regardless. If it's a new person, it's a body.
So if she ended up getting up to 35, she probably like, wow.
How far can I go?
It's not gonna stop her. Like
these one nights,
and we're probably crazy. At 40 by now. You feel me? Like, come on.
She said 35 in that episode. She's probably at 42 now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, she has the sex appeal, and then honestly, we don't even know if that's the truth.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Brittany Renner she is queen troll. Now, if Tiana Trump was to be like, I got 35 bodies, I'd be like, okay. But
I know at least 6 of them.
Right, I done seen.
Them Greenwood days was wild, my boy. Them Greenwood days.
Jonesy,
wild.
this is why you need to go. You need to leave.
What'd I do? Niggas is wildin'.
She look like Mariah the Scientist.
She does.
She favor. But okay, I'm gonna give one fake scenario to try to give it more substance.
Okay.
So I was watching this TV show called Swagger, and check the show out. It's a good show on Apple TV. More of the story, it's a young basketball player. I think he was an 8th grader. The best player in the nation, 8th grader, and his father left his mother and them when he was 4 years old. Mm-hmm. He left them without telling them where the hell he was going, and he never came back. He just lived his whole totally different life in some other state. And so he's now in 8th grade, and his older sister, she's been yearning and wanting to know her father. They both have the same dad. He don't really care. He's a bit, stern, like, he left us, so he don't care about us. She's like, but, I would like to know who my father is. And so she reached out and sent the letter to him. I don't know how she found his address or who he is. She reached out, and he responded. And so now they went to this basketball tournament in the same state that he lives in. And when they went out there, she reached out to him and said, hey, we're where you are. We would like to meet you. And so they met up. And they asked him what happened, why did you leave? And he just had a bunch of reasons like, oh, me and your mom, we were in a very terrible space, and I just didn't want to have to fight with her. That's what he said. He said we were in a terrible space, and I wasn't gonna go blow to blow with her. And then they was like, well, I remember when I was 6, and you told me that you will be right back, like you were just leaving out to go do something, and you never came back. And he was like, what was I supposed to say to you? You were 6. He said, but I remember you saying that, Mm-hmm. And so if I'm 6-year-old and I can remember my father telling me that, I'll be back, and you never come back, maybe you could have at least had a conversation, say, hey, I'm actually not going to be living here anymore. I'm going to go do my own thing. Like, you could have actually had a conversation with a 6-year-old. And now that I'm older, you're trying to tell me that, I should have understood why you didn't tell me in the time of me being 6, but I'm sitting here telling you I fucking remembered you telling me that you were coming back.
I was about to say, the same way you think I should understand, I would have understood if you would have told me.
Yeah, he also was like, I don't actually remember every single thing of what I said to y'all and how it went down. I just know that, I wasn't there.
So you admit that you
So, let's try to make it make sense.
Okay.
Because I was sitting there, had a neglectful father. I'm on this kid's side. I'm like, yeah, man, you fucked up. Let's try to make it make sense for the absentee father, the neglectful father. How can we make sense of him choosing to leave and disappear from his kids' lives with knowing that he said, I wasn't going to be going blow for blow with your mother. We were in a very terrible space. He said, I felt like it would be healthier for y'all to grow up in a household that wasn't like that of us arguing every day than to not.
Right.
That's what he said.
Okay.
So let's try to make that make sense. Make why it would make sense for him to think that it's okay to just leave his family like that and not reach out, not support them, just leave and go live a whole totally different life somewhere else.
Because he saw his daddy do it.
Okay.
That was gonna be my
I was about to say.
That was gonna be my default. I don't know what else.
That's you assuming.
I mean, that's my assumption, but I will say that kind of showed that he didn't have no positive role models in his life.
Okay.
To show him that even though you get in a relationship, you arguing and shit and all, X, Y, and Z, you're supposed to be there for your kids.
Why do we all assume just because a person chooses not to take their responsibilities, they didn't have a father in their life?
It's not that I assume that specifically. Sometimes people are neglected themselves.
Why is that a good assumption?
Because niggas ain't in the homes no more. Or they wasn't in the homes for a minute.
The examples
and you throw crack and racism in there.
I know men who have their fathers in their lives, mm-hmm. and they go through situations like that, mm-hmm. and they may not know how to treat the woman, mm-hmm. but they have the utmost respect and diligence with their kids. Mm-hmm. Versus, I know men who don't have dads and have loose moms. Loose. So loose moms are moms that, I know that's kind of old term, but loose moms are like the moms that are more friends with their kids than parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you smoking with your mom and shit.
I know a boy, his cousin has 7 kids and he's only 24. Mm-hmm. He don't take care of none of his kids.
Mm-hmm. Shit, he 24.
And the mama don't see no problem.
His mom.
Okay. She doesn't hold him responsible.
That's what I'm asking.
At least she knows who her dad is.
It could honestly, I get what they're saying, and I somewhat agree with it, but at the same time, I also think that it could be like what you can stand mentally, what you can deal with, and if you feel like this is not for me, I don't feel like arguing, I don't feel like dealing with this, even though these are my kids, I need to worry about me. Yeah. I'm dipping. Yeah. Some people really can just do that. Yeah. And when you pop back up, it's just like, shorty, look, it was me or you. So
yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that's just very weak minded. Because
that's fine.
Yeah, you know,
I mean, what you want,
you know. But that's what that is.
No, I mean that's the reality for sure. But it's a little weird. But we all know that.
Yeah. But our goal is to make it make sense. So,
because at the end of the day, I mean, like if we really trying to make it make sense, we look at that person and what they go through.
I'd rather leave you alone than be a shitty father to you.
Some people say that's
what I'm getting from what he's saying.
Come on.
I'd rather
that's
fuck with
math.
you on the home.
That's definitely boy math.
That's boy math. I'd rather fuck with you on the friend level than be your dad.
Another boy math. My daddy told my mama, I would rather Tamaya be gay than not.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's definitely boy math.
Boy math because you know that he's a piece of shit. He know how men can be pieces of shit to women. So he'd rather I date women than to date men because men's are pieces of shit.
To be the man he couldn't be.
I hate understanding men logic, bro.
I hate understanding men logic. He couldn't be.
I hate that shit.
She didn't even hear me say that shit.
You the man he could never be,
baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't do that because you're gonna have people really do think women are gay. Because they didn't have fathers in their lives, or they I don't think
that's you at all.
I see my dad 3-4 times a motherfucking week, and I still occasionally like, I'm not gonna say like, I still occasionally, you know, get down with the get down.
Yeah,
I don't have a father, and I still
if anything, he was more shocked that I wasn't. So he was like, "You got a boyfriend?" I'm like, I know, right?
I don't know, Scootie. That's so you got extra name. Why he was shocked.
Because I have 2 gay sisters.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 gay sisters.
Must be something in his sperm. He's like, why you ain't coming?
Yeah, he was like, boy, kind of a boy, crazy. What you finna be? Just a mix of everything.
We get it.
Okay.
I'm the watered down version.
I like what you said when you said, no, I think y'all both kind of said the same thing. And y'all was like, I'd rather not be in your life than to be a terrible figure in your life.
It makes sense.
Have you ever heard that before come from a man or somebody giving their perspective of why they was in their kid's life?
Nah.
We gotta have some deadbeats on the pod.
Yo,
that's the point.
They'll never admit
if you don't take care of your kids and can openly talk about it. I only get
deadbeat stories from like women. So I'm like, bro, why don't niggas ever like, or at least like, you know what I'm saying?
What if they a deadbeat by choice?
You gotta put the pieces together. Like, if you always seeing a nigga and you know he got a kid, it's like, bro, I didn't seen you for the last 13 days straight, and you ain't never had your kid. Something's off. You gotta put the pieces together. Yeah, he ain't gonna tell you he ain't shit. Yeah, he will if he wants to change.
What's crazy is this men out here walking past their kids every day,
live in the same city.
I was in Chinatown before I went to Atlanta. And it was a dude on the phone, loud, no AirPods, nothing. Speaker. His daughter called. He answered the phone. Yeah, baby, hang up. He go back to getting on the phone with who he was on the phone with. Yeah, man, my daughter just called me. Boy, I've been dodging her for 2 weeks.
I'm dead.
Wow. Like, hey.
What? Stop it. Stop.
I'm dead ass, not lying. No cap. This is what he said in front of people in Walgreens. I'm like, bro.
I really wish you could get the name of the child because we could be like, yo, your daddy
capping. Your daddy been dodging you like you the IRS, bro.
You need to get him. We tell your mama to get him.
Get his ass. He was in Chinatown last time we seen his ass. Get him.
Crazy.
If you are a deadbeat,
you ought to be ashamed.
You acknowledge that you are a deadbeat, whether you're ashamed or not ashamed. We would like to have you come on the podcast. This is what this season is for. I want to have guests on.
No judgment.
That really have.
I can't promise nothing.
I can't promise that, dog.
I mean, like, you can't bring somebody on the show to bash them for real.
I will be open-minded.
Yes, we can.
But I'm going to have my opinions.
Have your opinions.
You can have your opinions.
I'm bringing Shane back.
I think there's a way to have a conversation with people without without judging them.
First of all, I think you're a piece of shit.
Like, we ain't gotta talk like that with them.
Yeah, we have to shame them.
We're asking questions to understand their perspective.
I wonder, because we're supposed to.
But
listen
you know what I
realized?
A lot of men genuinely do not know that they're deadbeats. They feel like if they see their kid once, twice out the week, spend a little time with them, like that suffices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy math is fueled by pride and ego.
My daddy paid child support. That's boy math. I paid child support.
I paid for him.
So I was in
She
my...
got $87 this month. What happened to the $136 I gave last month?
2020, like what you talking about?
And back to misogynistic women. Mm-hmm. The women will be like, yeah, he was in their kid. My baby was in the kid's life. He paid his child support because they still want some dick from him.
That's wild.
Oh, for sure.
That's misogynistic women.
So
it'd be BMs caping for they ain't shit.
Are
That's
you serious?
Are
you serious?
I don't leave the house.
Are you serious?
I don't be around people like this.
Oh, shorty pulled up on my block the other day in front of her baby daddy house, told that bitch to come outside. Okay, she's about to lose her mind.
I told you that video.
Wait, so who did she tell to come outside? The baby daddy or the other girl?
The girl.
The baby mama pulled up
and told the girl to come outside.
The other dude's girl.
She's not even with that man. She's not even with her baby daddy no more, but the girl he fucking with, she wanted her to come out the house.
See, me and people like that don't cross paths in life.
This one chick,
we just don't.
This one chick went to an apartment. She assumed her baby daddy was in. Assumed. There's no solid evidence. Banging on the bitch though. Got the neighbors looking like, what the fuck? Breaks the girl's window. Crawls in this bitch window and gets into it with the girl. And the girl's telling her like, ain't nobody fucking here. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Y'all gotta stop being crazy.
I'm finna sick this dog on you. She talking about but what about that? And she like, bitch, I don't know none of the names you just mentioned.
Dog, I'm finna call the police. The fuck,
That's
bitch, you going to jail. You're going to jail.
She was like, breaking and entering is crazy.
It is wild though.
Sit right here. Your ass going to fucking jail.
And the girl trying to apologize. She like, I'm sorry that bitch. No.
Explaining to the cops.
You just broke my, and then she stay in them type of apartments where your landing, everybody got to walk past your living room window to get to their apartment and shit. And you break the one motherfucking window that's right here behind the TV. And then you crawl in. She talking about some bitch, you bleeding all over my apartment and shit.
Sorry.
That'd be the worst part about niggas breaking in your crib. They bleed over it.
She talking about, bitch, you bleeding all over my carpet and shit. I'm like, oh, this is...
All right. To actually end the episode...
What's happening?
I want y'all to all give just one thing, that one situation or one identity, one personality trait, whatever it is in the world that you just truly do not understand, and it's something that you would like to learn to understand. I'll go first to give you an example.
Okay.
I truly do not understand trans. I don't, and when I say that, I mean I don't understand their perspectives on how we, we are supposed to not accept, but like incorporate them into society and make it be normalized for you to physically not be something that you were and be something totally different when you have different strengths and weaknesses and abilities that your assigned, your birth sex has, that like playing in female sports, and you are a trans woman.
That's a good one.
Like, I don't understand their perspective, so I would love to listen and hear what they suggest, or how they suggest society should incorporate them into being, normalized, and so yeah. That's one of them for me.
I'm battling between two of them. So the first one is I don't want to use the wording I don't understand, because I do, but I want people to dig deeper in their own understanding when it comes to just casual sex.
Oh, damn!
Like I don't. If you ain't finna be around for a while, if I wouldn't even want to even think to get you pregnant, it ain't no way we getting that far. Stop using other people to masturbate, because I can beat my dick at the crib. I ain't gotta leave. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, dress up. I ain't gotta do shit. Just click some porno. I'm done. Bye.
He said, stop using people to masturbate.
Stop using people to masturbate, man.
Okay, all right.
That was clean. I like that.
Okay, Shania.
I might suck for this, but I choose like every day not to figure out why somebody is doing something in the world. Honestly, I guess I would have to like piggyback off of yours, because sometimes I have a hard time understanding why some people go so hard for the con of of that,
of the situation.
Yeah, of the situation. Like, sometimes I feel like y'all might be going a little hard for a right that was originally never really yours. So
if you can't explain to me and make it make sense, then it shouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I want to have conversations with trans people so that they can make it make sense
to understand more, because it's like I'm stumped every time I see a blog or an article about what y'all are fighting for.
Yeah. Because we had a headline about like an association for chess not allowing a trans woman to play chess.
Yeah.
It's like, why? They can play chess.
Right, like what's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's a mental game.
Yeah, so it's just other situations. I'm like, okay.
Like the swimmer, that's different.
Yeah, bench pressing, that's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you, Scootie?
For me, I guess it would be, I don't understand why some women use children as pawns.
Okay.
And I don't want to say pawns because they may not see it like that. I'll say why do some women feel that keeping your child and their other parent, why is that a considerable punishment for your emotional well-being?
So keeping the kids away from their other parent.
Yeah.
Okay. So
whether it be mom and dad,
weaponizing the kids.
Yes. Why do parents the what is it called? The guardian parent. Mm-hmm. Why does the guardian parent weaponize the kids against their ex-spouse or their ex-partner?
Okay. So we got to have some not deadbeats, but guardian parents come on to explain.
Because I didn't want to say single moms because a lot of single moms don't do that. Mm-hmm. It'd be single daddies that do that shit.
You want the guardian parent to come on, or you want the other parent?
I want both. For different situations. I want deadbeats to come on and explain why they deadbeats.
Because it's weird. As a guardian parent, you can also be a deadbeat if you weaponize your child.
You definitely can be a deadbeat.
Yeah.
A lot of parents that are guardians probably are more deadbeatish than not, because there's just so much that you got to deal with. I won't even say
deadbeat, because a deadbeat just means you don't do shit.
Of course.
Very neglectful. They're very neglectful.
But to act like you're taking care of this child and, he needs to pay me child support, and he needs to do, if you're weaponizing your child and still taking what you asked for to spend for yourself or to do things for yourself instead of that child, that is also a deadbeat to me.
Yeah, that's...
in my opinion.
The neglectful ones are the ones that do have the child. They're supporting them in all the basic necessities, but not in the mental, emotional.
Yeah, but you're not growing the child.
Yeah, you're not growing the child. But yeah, that was episode 61.
We back.
Yeah. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.